Hello everyone. It's James again. And before we start today's topic, I just wanted to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself, James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself, James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I hope everyone's day is blessed, and you are doing well in all areas of your life. Now today, I wanted to talk about another narcissistic or a toxic person red flag. And why do I want to talk about another red flag? Because red flags are important. Because if you see these red flags that are happening in the beginning stages of getting to know someone, you can know there is something wrong. And you can quietly and nicely slip away from this person, so you can be out there to live a good and happy life. Away from toxic people that don't mean you any good. And this red flag we are talking about today is an interesting one. Making plans with a narcissist is a nightmare. Now you see. As I explained before, narcissists usually come on very strong in the beginning of getting to know you, as a way to trap you into a relationship. And so you will think you are really with someone that loves you when they really don't. Then out of nowhere they will start some big argument with you over literally nothing. Usually it will be them mad about you being 5 minutes late to pick them up to go somewhere, like a dinner date you have with them, or whatever. Then they will see if you stick around after that. And usually they will offer a very hollow apology without really saying sorry. They might cry and say they don't know why they acted the way they did. So forth and so on. And if they see that you stick around, they believe now in their heart they have you. And though the narcissist is really good at convincing others they are the best thing since sliced bread, they might let their mask slip with some of the friends you have. And all the while keeping their mask up with some of the friends they have. And how they typically do this is through possibly arguing with you in public 1 minute and acting lovey-dovey the next. Making it look like you have a poor choice in a partner. And it's the topic of everyone's gossip in your social circle. You see, this is something they don't mind doing because they have their own fake social circle. If this is something they engage in. You see, Susie, my ex, had everyone at her work thinking she was the best thing since sliced bread. And that she was quiet and shy. She also met a new set of friends shortly after I met her. And I think she might have learned from her previous mistakes with her previous set of friends. And she kept her new friends in the dark about how bad she was. And her outlet she had for this bad behavior was me and those that knew myself. And the neighbors near my home that had to hear Susie yell and scream at 3 in the morning. Now during all of this, people may be on your side questioning your relationship. And people on their side questioning you based on the lies the narcissist is telling their own friends about you. You will find yourself in situations where you might have events come up. Such as a concert where your friend has bought tickets for everyone including your narcissist spouse. And now your narcissist spouse will play this game. And this is very important. They will play this game of 1 minute they are going to go and the next they aren't. I swear this is the most nerve-wracking thing. You will tell your friend that you and your spouse aren't going to go. Then your narcissist spouse will tell you to go. So then you call back your friend and say you will be going. Not your spouse. Then your narcissist spouse will get mad at that. So then you will call your friend and say you aren't going now. Then your spouse will say they want to go. So you will call your friend and say you are both going. Then when it comes time to go, the narcissist 5 minutes before it's time to leave doesn't want to go now. And you are on the phone with your friend that has the tickets not sure of what to tell them. It's truly crazy making. Now though there are many, and I do mean many out there that speak about dealing with narcissists. These are the little things that might get glossed over and missed when the general conversation of narcissism is had. And I think these are important things to note. Because you can say, oh my, this is what that little cartoon man was talking about the other day. You can take a step back and make a good life choice for yourself. So these details are important. And these types of happenings is usually a red flag you are dealing with a narcissist or another toxic person. And here's the thing. The narcissist is doing this to you because they have no respect for you, your time, nor the friendships that you have. And they want to on purpose make you look like a dummy in front of anyone that looks at you with high regard. Because at the end of the day, they are going to leave you anyway. It doesn't matter if they are going to leave you that year, or 10 years from now. They don't care what your friends think. And to them it's funny. They have a set of friends that think they are a saint. And then there is you that sees how evil they can be. And your friends that are now talking about how messed up your relationship is. It's kind of like the evil villain in a movie that works for the good guy. But you can't prove they are a villain. All the while the villain smiles to those they do evil to. The narcissist loves to let their mask drop when they know. When they know there is nothing you can do about it. And if they can make you look like a dummy in the process by making your friends see how messed up your relationships are. The narcissist sees that as a win-win for themselves. And then things get worse from there. Even if it's just you two. And not your friends or co-workers or neighbors. It seems like the narcissist will be changing plans on you left and right. One minute they are going to go. The next they are mad at you. So they aren't. And they will also use this. They aren't going to go. And now they are going to go routine as leverage. By saying, if you want me to go to such and such tomorrow, you better do this and this right now. Or if you want me to go to that dinner at your work next week, you better clean the inside of my car right now. Or whatever little demand they might have. You will feel like normal things are being held for ransom. And it will be things not just day to day. Or hour to hour. But minute to minute when they really have you going. So here's the thing. If you are dealing with someone that is doing this, do not go back and forth. And never ever bring this spouse or friend or whoever they are around other people that you know until you vetted this person. And you see they have a healthy respect for you and your time. And others' time as well. And the moment they show a disrespect for you and your time, or others, do not at bare minimum bring this person around those you know. And I would highly consider moving on from this person and never dealing with them again. Now if you are in a situation where they are doing this with a friend of yours, one minute they want to go and the next not, I would contact your friend. Let them know you both won't be going. That you will catch up with them next week. Then I would highly consider not dealing with this toxic person ever again. But the choice is yours. The choice is yours. I'm just speaking about if it were me. I would exit myself from that relationship. Then, the next week, the friend that had the tickets, I would meet up with this person. And apologize. And let them know. This was a new person you were dating. And that you had never seen that side before of them. And that you are no longer dating this person. And that you were glad such a situation happened for you to see this wasn't the right person for you. But that's just me. And that is also if I felt comfortable with this friend to say such a thing. Because if not, you can just say, you both can't go. You can keep it to yourself as to why. No need to do the back and forth at all. Because if you sense that's what is going to happen, stop the train before it gets on the tracks. Let this friend know you both can't make it. Handle your breakup privately. And no need to explain to others. But again, this is me. It's completely up to you how you would handle it. But it's important to note what the red flag is. And why these toxic types do such things. And what you can expect if you stick around. Because when this happened to me with Susie, I was thinking, why is she doing this? It was so embarrassing. She made me look like a fool in front of several people with this behavior. But then it dawned on me. Susie knew at some point the relationship was going to come to an end. Albeit several years later. But she knew it was going to come to an end. And she had already secured people on her side that she had believing she was a saint. And because she had that going for her, she could let her mask drop with me and those that knew me, without any social risk to herself. All the while she was able to embarrass me and affect in the minds of how others viewed me. Because when we are talking about a narcissist, narcissists can't stand the fact some people have honest and good traits that aren't faked. Like they fake with others. And they will do anything to get you to wear their jacket of evil. And to make others no longer see you as a great person. They want your neighbors to hear you argue at 3 a.m. Because when they go back to their friends, these people would never imagine someone so innocent and so sweet would be capable of such things. They want to mess up plans and switch plans. And call off plans at the last minute as a way of ruining friendships and good standings with certain people you may know. And it's important to know this and stop the train before it gets on the track. And in this you and I both can learn a valuable lesson. Do not go back and forth with a narcissist or another toxic person. Because just like a pig likes to roll around and get dirty in the mud, the narcissist loves to go back and forth and to argue in the midst of the chaos. So when you feel that this might turn into one of these scenarios, you can stop, slow things down, and make a correct choice that suits you. Because now you are more informed as to what is really happening with the toxic person you are dealing with. With that said, that's all I have for now. However, I am curious on your thoughts. Please let me know in the comment section below. And also, please don't forget to subscribe, so you can be a part of this channel's growth. And don't forget to share and like, so you can tell YouTube this information is important to you. And don't forget to click the little bell, so you can be notified each and every time I make a new video. And if you would like to support even further, you can do so by the way of Patreon. And if you are already supporting by the way of Patreon, I humbly say thank you. With that said, until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.